up, everybody? Sound bites are working today, so that's sweet. That's a win, right? Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us. This is your 10-minute sports report. I am your host, Captain Boring. The poll is there because my desk is out farther. Go check out a all brand new episode of the 4th and 1 podcast live Friday. We're going to cover the Big Ten. We're going to cover the Michigan Wolverines, the world famous Ohio State Buckeyes, and the Penn State Nittany Lions, and a sleeper team to win the Big Ten. But you don't come here for college sports, at least not right now. You come here for your 10-minute sports report. Last time I went 15 minutes. This ain't going to be 15. I'm going to be lucky to get even 5 out of this thing here. So let's hit it. Oh, there's a new leader in the AL East, and it is the Baltimore Orioles. The Baltimore Orioles, who are one of the lowest salary teams in all of baseball, because this is the lowest salary team in baseball segment. They're winners of one straight. They are 58-37. They swept the Marlins, and then they lost 2 straight to the Dodgers, 6-4, 10-3, and then they beat the Dodgers 8-5. Here's the thing, though. The Tampa Bay Rays have not had a very good time lately. They won 3 straight against the Royals, but then have lost 4 straight. They dropped 1 to the Royals, 8-4. I covered that. Then they got swept by the Rangers, 3-2, 5-3, 5-1. They are now 60-39 and are tied atop the AL East. But because of the head-to-head, the Baltimore Orioles lead the AL East. Let's check over. The Pittsburgh Pirates, remember, are no longer being covered because they are now 12 games under 500 and 10.5 back. If they get back into contention, I will be more than happy to cover them. The Cincinnati Reds are trying to be just like the Pittsburgh Pirates. They are now losers of 6 straight. I told you that they got swept by the Brewers in a 4-game series. Now they have lost 2 straight to the Giants, 4-2 and 11-10. And on a 6-game losing streak, they still are 4 games over 500, but 2.5 back of the leader Milwaukee Brewers. Just a quick check on the MLB standings. So the leaders in the clubhouse in all the divisions that automatically get a playoff berth are the Baltimore Orioles, the Minnesota Twins, the Texas Rangers, that's for the American League, East, Central, and West, respectively. And then in the National Leagues, the Atlanta Braves, which are the best team in baseball record-wise, the Milwaukee Brewers, and the Los Angeles Dodgers, East, Central, and West, respectively. Check in on the wild card. I'm very surprised all the sound bites are working at this point too. Now 3 minutes in, folks. So we're going to try to keep that pace and hurry up, wrap this up, and get this posted. Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays and Houston Astros would all make the final wild card spot. The Boston Red Sox, who are 8-2 in their last games and are the hottest team in all of baseball, currently sit 1.5 games back. And then the New York Yankees sit 2.5 games back. The San Francisco Giants, Arizona Diamondbacks, and Philadelphia Phillies lead the American League wild card. The Phillies are 7-3 in their last 8 games. The Miami Marlins and Cincinnati Reds sit 1 game and 3 games back, respectively. I'm going to fill some time here, so I'm going to talk about Shohei Ohtani. And if you don't remember from a few episodes ago, Shohei Ohtani is doing Babe Ruth-like things. And when I mean he's doing Babe Ruth-like things, I mean he's better than Babe Ruth, both pitching and hitting. He currently leads the majors in home runs, and he is a phenomenal pitcher. He's not one of the best in Major League Baseball, but he is a solid pitcher. The Los Angeles Angels sit 4.5 games out of the wild card. Here's the deal. Shohei Ohtani is tired of playing not in the playoffs. He wants to play in the playoffs. He has told the Los Angeles Angels that if they are not in playoff contention come the trade deadline, he would want to be traded. So the MLB trade deadline is August 1st. That is in 2 weeks. Will Shohei Ohtani be dealt? Here's the deal. Shohei Ohtani is a free agent at the end of this season, as my Tourette's is taking over. He is a free agent at the end of this deal. So if he gets traded to a team, that team could lose him to free agency, but the Angels will want a massive package in return of both players and picks, I'm sure. In free agency, though, this offseason, Shohei Ohtani's starting bid will be $500 million. That has been reported, and that is pretty much because you're getting a pitcher and a hitter, an elite hitter, and a really good starting pitcher. So what's it going to be? So that's a very interesting storyline to watch, and we will keep an eye on it. Let's just check real quickly on the NBA. Nothing much has happened since that hard and fast free agency has happened. We are still waiting on James Harden and Damian Lillard. Those are the next 2 big names to go, and they both have to be traded. Daryl Morey, the GM of the 76ers, saying the Harden trade has to keep the 76ers in the title mix, and that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard because who wants an aging Harden? And what players can they get other than young players that will put them in contention right away? I don't think there's an answer to that. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Lillard's still in Portland. Harden's still in Philadelphia. They both won out. They both have preferred destinations. Harden wants to go to the LA Clippers or the Houston Rockets. Damian Lillard wants to go to Miami. But both those teams that are trading their stars want to get pieces back that can make them not necessarily contenders in Portland's case, in Philadelphia's case, yes, but can make them a playoff or keep them a playoff team. So this is going to get very interesting. I expect both of them to be dealt before the season starts, and we'll just have to see how that rolls. We'll wrap this up in a solid 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Thank you, everyone, so much for tuning in. Tune in Friday for an all-new rendition of the 10-Minute Sports Report. I have been your host, Captain Boring. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to tune in Friday on Spotify, YouTube, and anywhere you get your podcast for an all-new rendition of the 4th and 1 podcast. Wow, I almost mixed it and said 4th and 1 Sports Report. That would have been kind of cool. 4th and 1 Sports Report. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll name it that one day. Until then, wash your hands, you filthy animals. God bless you all, and peace out.